So in a previous video, I talked about the Senaptec sensory station and why I think it's so valuable, but it might have been a little bit hard to see what was going on while I was giving you the talk. So here's the Senaptec sensory station. And again, like we did before, what we're going to do is we're going to hit this icon, and what that's going to do is bring up all the names of the people that I work with. Basically, when you come in, you'll get an evaluation, and you will be entered into the station. So where we go from there is, we're going to go back to my profile, and again, this gives all my information. It asks you a bunch of questions about your eye history and gets what kind of sport that you're interested in playing, and kind of gives you all this data to work with. Now, once we have the data, then we can do an evaluation. And so the evaluation, you can either do a full evaluation, which are the 10 critical skills. You see the little iPad up top? What that is that's the tablet that I can take on location someplace. So if somebody wants me to work with a team, I can go to their venue and do the station there with them. Again, we're not going to have access to 3 of the other skills, but we'll get at least a picture with 7 of them. And then from there, we can go here and we can analyze, okay, each session, and this will give you an idea. That's what the graph looks like a little bit more up close, okay? So if you see here, I don't know if I can get in close enough to where you can see it, but you've got different components. You've got visual clarity, contrast sensitivity, you've got depth perception over here, you've got near-far quickness, perception span, you've got multiple object tracking, reaction time over here, you've got target capture, you've got eye-hand coordination, and you've got go, no-go. Okay, and so all of those skills are being assessed with the machine. And as you can see, this is in a percentile basis where it's like a donut, so to speak. And the closer you are to the center, the lower the score. The greater you're away from the center, the better the score. So this gives us great data to work with. Now, what you can do off of that is then we can go back, and now we can go into the training modules, okay? Now again, there's a little bit of glare from the screen. That's a white screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to the eye-hand coordination. And now all of a sudden we've got critical games. We've got tennis, we've got football, basketball, baseball, volleyball, soccer, hockey. So we can make sure that the actual objects that the athlete's going to work with are visualized on the screen. So like I said before, I like basketball. So if we click on basketball, as you can see, it's going to change. And now we've got a basketball court. And my job as the athlete is to find the basketball. Again, it's going to be over here. And then it's going to move to the next location on the screen. There it is in the middle. So you can see that with this type of training, we've got this immersive type situation where not only are you chasing the dots around the screen and trying to get really good reaction scores, but you're actually looking in a situation you might be in when training. There are over 70 programs on this machine to help train these critical skills for athletes. And again, I just wanted to give you a little bit more information about the Senaptec sensory station, and I will talk to you again later. Leave me a comment in the bottom section, or you can email me at mark@athleticendeavors.net. Thank you so much.